and we apologize for the interruption. I believe we've got everything back the way it's supposed to be. Alrighty. We're starting our live stream here in just a second, folks. There we go, and we're back. So I'll get that pulled up as the game is getting ready to get started once again. So it's going to be a new stream. See if I can get to that as quickly as possible here. La-da-dee, la-da-da-da-da, dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Come on, give me a stream there. There we go. All right, we got folks back online. We apologize for the interruption. That was operator error. So we're back. 606-337-1063 is our normal number if you wanted to make any suggestions on what we can do at the radio station to bring you a better broadcast, folks. What? I just found out we're going to be doing a meet and greet with Walker Montgomery and Mark Wills. All right. They're coming to the Daniel Boone Festival. Really, Brian? All right. Thank you, Brian.
I just waiting on you. I didn't know when we were ready to go. As it's already 11:14 to go in the half before the kickoff because it's been a continuous clock. And here comes Timmy Gambrell's kickoff. Off to the left side of the field. Picked up at the 30. He's across the 35, cuts back to the middle of the field, and he's dropped at the 40. And that's where East Ridge's first drive of the second half will begin. First down and 10 for the Warriors.
You're listening to 106.3 FM's live broadcast, and you can hear the Middlesboro game. We'll give you scores on that here right about now. The last game score that we had was Middlesboro 28, Harlan Independent 0. Pineville sitting at 43-0. This is the third quarter.
We're already down to 10:20 to go here in the third quarter due to the running clock. As Brian said, 43-0, Pineville with that lead. Blackburn comes under center. Hands off in the backfield. Gets a couple yards out of the run before he's dropped. That was Stephen Cauffiel on the carry. Brings up second down and 6 for the Warriors. 9:47, or third quarter, I'm sorry.
And folks that are just joining us on the stream, you've not missed much at all. I'll play. That's about it.
Blackburn under center once again, same formation. Reverse. He's across midfield. He's got a lot of green ahead of him, and he is on his way. And he's finally drove out of bounds. Nice open field tackle around the 12-yard line by the Mountain Lions. That's going to be a first down for the Warriors, as that was a nice open field tackle by Braden Lingar. He comes up holding his back as he really waylaid him that time on the tackle. So that'll be first and 10 from the Mountain Line 11-yard line. The largest gain of the evening for the Warriors with 8:45 to go here in this third quarter of action, trailing Pineville 43-0. Hands off to Cauffiel, and he takes it into the end zone for a touchdown, East Ridge. That makes the score 43-6 with 8:26 to go here in the third quarter of action. First score of the evening for the Warriors. As they break huddle and bring the men up to the line after the touchdown. Blackburn rolls out to his right. He's going to keep it, and he gets into the end zone for the two-point conversion. It's now 43-8 with 7:47 to go in this third quarter of action.
We'll be right back on 106.
Esperanza Mexican Restaurant in downtown Pineville. Authentic Mexican cuisine for you, your family, and your friends. Come on in and join the crowd for some great food, great prices, and a festive time. Whether it's dine-in or carry-out, La Esperanza has you covered. 1 or 100, they have plenty of room for you and your group. It's La Esperanza in downtown Pineville, supporting your Pineville Mountain Lions. To order, call 337-7118. Come see them.
Bienvenidos a La Esperanza, amigos.
In downtown Pineville, a great place for delicious food made to your taste. Only the freshest ingredients are used for sauce pizzas, for sauce pasta, and for sauce salads. You let the friendly and courteous staff know what you want on your pizza. It goes on, it comes out hot, fresh, and tasty. No microwaves, no fryers, just fresh food crafted by you. Call in for an order today at 606-654-2321 or come by 107 South Pine Street in Pineville. It's food crafted your way. It's sauced.
To kick off after their first touchdown of the evening here with 6.5 minutes to go in this third quarter of play. They trail your Pineville Mountain Lions 43-8. Kick is going to be bobbled out of bounds right around the 35-yard line. So that was where Pineville will take over their first series here in the second half. Because that was Walters on the return. He just couldn't hold on to the ball. It went out of bounds. Luckily, as after it bobbled, it did not stay in the field of play, went out of bounds. So that's where Pineville will begin. 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line here, under 6 minutes to go in the third. They break huddle, bring the men up to the line. Now with their second string in, as that's going to be Lingard taking the snap. I'm sorry, Teague taking the snaps. I apologize for that. Handoff to Lingard. And he's dropped in the backfield around the 26-yard line. Big loss that time for the Mountain Lions to bring up a second down. Second and 19. Right around the 26-yard line for the Lions. 5:10 to go, third quarter play. They're leading 43-8. Thank you so much for tuning in with us here on 106.3 The Big One. Bringing you all the exciting Mountain Lion action all season long. Pitch out on the right. That's going to be to Lingard. He gets it up around the 30-yard line. Pickup of 4. That's going to bring up third down and about 14. 4:37 now left in the third. Football sitting right at the 30-yard line. And we have a backup quarterback here on the sideline right below us for Eastridge warming up. That's going to be Adkins. Looks like he's going to be the new play caller here in the second half for the Warriors. Teague pitch out on the left. That's going to be Lingard. He cuts back up to the middle of the field, still on his feet. Dives forward close to the 45-yard line. We'll see if it's going to be enough to move the sticks. Going to be very, very close. I think he may be short by about a half a yard. Yep, he's about a half yard short to bring up fourth down for Pineville. Here with 3:40 to go, third quarter of play. They are just going to go ahead and go for it if they've got the second string offense in the game right now. Teague's going to come under center. 2 men in the backfield. He rolls out to his left. He's going to keep it. He cuts up to the middle of the field, now bounces out to the left. There's a fumble on the field. He does have enough for the first down if they maintain possession. It is going to be Pineville's football. So that's good enough. We do have an injury on the field, Brian. Let's go ahead and take that with them.
All right, we'll be back here on 106.3 FM. Stick around, folks. It is the big one.
Pick Pack of Pineville, your independently owned and hometown proud store. They've got great customer service and friendly faces to help you. There's a great selection of fruits, vegetables, and dairy kept in temperature-controlled cases to ensure freshness, and Long's has the freshest selection of beef, pork, and chicken. Be sure to check out Long's Deli and Bakery with specialty meats, cheeses, and cake decorating. Long's staff is always available to point out the great deals, and they make checking out a breeze. For great prices and great selection, come see Long's Pick Pack of Pineville.
Go.
After the Gambrel Toyota Pineville first down, it's going to be a handoff to the left side by the Mountain Lions, gets up to the 49-yard line. Landon King picks up 4 on the carry to bring up 2nd down and 6 for the Mountain Lions. Football right there at their own 49-yard line, now with 2:17 to go in the third. Pineville leading 43-8. Pineville going to improve to 4-0 on the season. And so far, they've not been really challenged in any of their games. They've had some pretty big wins so far this season. Handoff to Lingard. And forward progress is just going to get him right back to the line of scrimmage to bring up a 3rd down. 3rd and a long at 6. Well, they did not give him any forward progress on that. They just stopped it where he ended up getting pushed back to. So it's going to be about a 3rd and 9 now, because they didn't give him forward progress at all on that carry.
It's a big Friday night. It is a little humid out there, and we're just glad that we have a great bunch of sponsors. We'll tell you about them in a minute, and we got some score updates for you here shortly as well.
Teague under center, I formation behind him. He's looking to throw downfield. He's got a wide open man. There he is. It's complete at the 20, and he's going to take it to the house. That's number 11, Evan Billiter.
Evan, all right.
For the touchdown.
Cannon
54
in
yards.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Or not.
It's coming. They're staring down there. The chain gang is looking. They're ready.
There it is.
Bill Matthews sitting there. He still probably got shell shock from last week when he went down and got cow killed on the sideline.
Yes. Bless his heart.
Well, he was sitting there staring and waiting for the cannon to go off. As they are going to take a knee. Very classy move by Randy Frazier. And after the touchdown, that's going to be it for the 3rd quarter of action. Your score going into the 4th, Pineville 49 and Eastridge 8.
The earth beneath my feet is turning like a wheel and beating like a drum.
Your first set of wheels didn't come with complications or strings or hassles. It can be that way again. Tire Pros. Hassle-free, guaranteed.
D&D Tire Pros, 2433 US 25E in Middlesboro.
Jacob Barone with Main Street Pineville. We're happy to sponsor the live feed of Mountain Lion Football on 106.3 FM, live on Facebook. Go Lions!
Horrible tents are screaming bargain monkeys. You work too hard for your money for all that stuff. We've been selling and servicing Toyotas in the mountains for 52 years. It's simple, low overhead, low price. GambleToyota.com.
Awesome Friday night here at Samuels Field, Bill Adams Stadium. And we're getting ready to kick off once again after that TD bye.
Evan Billiter on the nice 50-plus yard pass play from Teague.
Yep.
Getting his first touchdown of the season. And the clock has started, so we're already down to 11:44 to go here in the ball game. Timmy Gambrel kicks it off. It's going to be fumbled. It's loose. Looks like Eastridge is going to have it around the 34-yard line. Yep, they do. They do maintain possession. So it's going to be first down and 10 for the Warriors at their own 34 with 11:27 to go in this ball game. Scores 49-8. Pineville with the commanding lead. And unfortunately for Eastridge, going all the way back to Pike County, that's going to be a long bus ride home, Brian, for them tonight.
Yeah, it is.
And Coach Frazier always, I'm a big Coach Randy Frazier fan, and I'm even a bigger Randy Frazier fan just as a person. I just have known Randy for about well over a decade, and I just think he's a class act, and that shows whenever he takes a knee, whenever he's up big like that, as he did on the previous touchdown on the two-point conversion. Here come the Warriors. Atkins going to be the new quarterback, hands off in the backfield. Forward progress going to get him up to the 36. That's going to be Gabe Mullins, the freshman, with the carry. So that'll bring up second down and 8 at their own 36-yard line with 10:20 to go in the contest. They break huddle and bring the men up to the line. You are now watching mostly a JV football team on the field for both sides at this point. Handoff to Caulfield. He gets it up to the 44-yard line, very close to the first down marker. See where the spot's going to be. Yep, it's good enough for a first down, so that'll move the sticks for Eastridge. First down and 10. Football just short of the 45-yard line in their own territory. 9:27 to go in the ball game. Crowd has thinned out just a bit, but the Pineville faithful still hanging in here with these Lions. As I said earlier, they will improve to 4-0 on the season, the 10th ranked team in the state of Kentucky in Class A football. Big game next week, cross-county rival against the Middlesboro Yellow Jackets there at Bradner Stadium, Lee Majors Field. We'll have that game for you at 7:30 next Friday right here on 106.3, the big one. It's going to be a reverse. He's off the right side. He's still on his feet. He's down the left sideline and finally driven out of bounds around the 25. That was Bartley on the carry. That's good enough to move the sticks once again. Nice run that time by Eastridge, and Bartley, he got down the sideline and just kept going, tiptoed the line until he was finally ridden out of bounds.
It's 28-0 Middlesboro, our last check on that, and Corbin not faring too well tonight. Beechwood's up on them 19-6. 19-6.
Do you know where that game is, Brian, by any chance?
Not a clue, sorry. I want to say that Corbin is at Beechwood.
Beechwood has been a powerhouse for so many years. Middlesboro, that was usually a battle deep into the playoffs. Middlesboro and Beechwood back in old Class A football back in the late 90s, early 2000s. Middlesboro and Beechwood had some battles, been at many of those contests, as Beechwood has always been a powerhouse football team. Several state championships. As Atkins rolls out to his left, looks downfield, and it's going to be batted down, and it's going to be an incomplete pass as Ashante Agnew got the hand on it to interrupt the pass play. So the 7:34 to go in the ball game, 49-8, Pineville with the lead. Brings up a 2nd and 10 situation for the Warriors. Been a tough couple seasons here for Coach Runyon and his Warriors. Went 2-9 last season. They'll start this season at 0-3 as Atkins comes under center. Fumble. It appears Pineville has it, and I think they do. Yep. Pineville recovers the fumble. They take over around their own 23-yard line. Under 7 minutes to go in the contest. It's been a continuous clock since the early in the second quarter of action. Haven't seen quite as many flags this week as we did
No.
last week. Comes under center, I formation in the backfield. Hand off to the second man through. That's Lingar, and he's going to stay on his feet. He's not going to go down easily. Gets it up to the 25-yard line. Gets about 2 on the carry to bring up second down and 8. 6 minutes to go in the ball game. Always good after a win to sit down with Coach Frazier for the Coach Randy Frazier show that we do each week. And Corbin is at Beechwood, Brian. That game is up north right now.
Okay.
Hand off to the left side. Across to 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Still on his feet. And he's ridden down at the 38-yard line.
Wow.
Terrific run and effort by Landon King. That's good enough for another Gambrel Toyota Pineville first down. Tremendous effort that time by King. Keep those feet moving and eluding the defenders and tacklers as he gets it down to the 38-yard line in East Ridge territory now with 5:08 to go in the ball game.
And you were talking about Gambrel there a little while ago. Hey, they're in Corbin, folks, and you can get up with them at 606-528-1200. They have a great selection of new and used vehicles, and I promise you, you won't be disappointed. And prices that aren't going to break your bank or, bust that wallet. It's Gambrel Toyota of Corbin.
Do they have prices that I like, Brian?
Free is not necessarily a price.
I guess it isn't. As we'll get you back to the action here in the shotgun formation. He's going to keep it. He's across the 35, 30, 25. Still on his feet, up across the 20, brought down around the 18-yard line. And we have a late flag coming in after the play stops.
They were just trying to stop his movement.
Nice run by Teague that time on the quarterback keeper. Let's see what we've got. Sideline warning against the Mountain Lions.
Well, Randy is, and some of these coaches I see they kind of trickle onto the field after a little bit of coaching time.
.347 to go in the ball game, and they do call a timeout on the field, Brian. I'm not sure if you want to take that or not.
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and take a timeout. We'll be back here in just a few seconds. Here is a timeout from our friends at Sauced. Stick around, folks.
Sauced in downtown Pineville, a great place for delicious food made to your taste. Only the freshest ingredients are used for sauce pizzas, for sauce pasta, and for sauce salads. You let the friendly and courteous staff know what you want on your pizza. It goes on, it comes out hot, fresh, and tasty. No microwaves, no fryers, just fresh food crafted by you. Call them for an order today at 606-654-2321 or come by 107 South Pine Street in Pineville. It's food crafted your way. It's Sauced.
49-8, Bill Adams Stadium. Pineville's up, fourth quarter. Just a few minutes to go with this running clock.
As it started ticking again as Pineville breaks huddle.
In the third quarter, it is Middlesboro 28.
Teague under center. Hands off to the second man through. That's going to be Lingard. Going to lose a couple yards on the carry. Brings up second down for the Mountain Lions. 3:24 to go in the ball game.
Pressmaster 1. The Lions are legit. Well, thank you, Pressmaster.
Pressmaster, yes, they are. I was going to say yes, sir, but that could be a female. I don't know who Pressmaster is.
I'm not sure either. Thanks for your comments as well, Chad Green.
Teague, quarterback keeper off the left side. Still on his feet. We got a flag down. He's down around the 5-yard line. See what the flag is going to be. As we said, there haven't been many flags, and now here we get within 3-4 minutes of the game, and they start calling them.
We'll blame you.
Personal foul against the Mountain Lions, so that's going to come back. With 2:46 to go in the ball game. 49-8. Pineville going to improve to 4-0 on the season. That's going to bring them back to the 36-yard line. Second down and a pretty good haul to get to the first down marker. They got to get down to around the 10, 11-yard line for the first. And they're right now sitting on the 36. Teague under center. I formation behind him. He's going to keep it himself, and he's dropped, maybe lost a yard on the carry to bring up third down.
Now, folks, when this game goes off, it'll be archived. You'll be able to go back and watch it. And you will also be able to leave comments. If you've got some positive stuff, please let us know. Even if it's negative stuff, we'd like to know, too. 30-0, Jackson County over Jenkins.
Minute 27 to go in this contest. 41-point differential. As Pineville's just walking up to the ball right now. They're in no hurry at all. They're just going to try to milk this clock and take this one on to the locker room.
And we don't want any injuries towards the end of a game either.
No, just taking their time. No reason to do anything, get anybody hurt with just about 60 seconds left on this clock. And he's going to take a knee.
Pineville takes a knee.
That'll bring up fourth down. I think the refs are just taking their time, too, to mark the ball before they set the play clock. That way they don't have a turnover on downs and all of that. I think they're just, everybody right now is just doing their best just to take this one to the house with 34 seconds to go.
Williamsburg 48, Frankfort 0.
WYMT is here, Brian. I don't know if you knew that or not.
Yeah, Hannah is doing sports overtime tonight. She got wrangled into that, and we wish her the best.
Pineville again takes a knee.
There's the knee, and that's not going to be enough time for East Ridge to get the offensive unit onto the field. And that's going to be your ball game. Your final, Pineville 49, East Ridge 8.
All right, folks, we'll be back here in just a few minutes. The lovely and talented Brian Good will be heading down to the field after I scream like a little girl from the cannon shot. We'll be back here momentarily on 106.3 FM. This is
Cabins does more than cabins. See, they do. Well, that's a cabin. Okay, well, there's a cabin there, too. Oh, storage sheds. They do storage sheds. Well, there's another one right there. Just call them at 606-654-2653, and they do. Well, that's a cabin, too. Oh, wait a minute. What about a dog kennel? How about a chicken coop? Yeah, they got that covered. What about a gazebo? Yes. And what about a press box? Call them today. It's barn sheds, kennels, playhouses, swing sets, rent to own, no credit check, 606-654-2670. It's Hubbard's Cabins. Esperanza Mexican Restaurant in downtown Pineville. Authentic Mexican cuisine for you, your family, and your friends. Come on in and join the crowd for some great food, great prices, and a festive time. Whether it's dine in or carry out, La Esperanza has you covered. 1 or 100, they have plenty of room for you and your group. It's La Esperanza in downtown Pineville, supporting your Pineville Mountain Lions. To order, call 337-7118. Come see them.
Bienvenidos a La Esperanza, amigos.
It may not be their forever home, but it is their first home. It's where they'll begin to build a life together, learn how to tile a kitchen floor, and do all the other grown-up things that come with home ownership. Like start a family. We're proud to not just be Kentucky's Farm Bureau, but John and Katie's Farm Bureau.
Our Farm Bureau.
Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Jacob Barone with Main Street Pineville. We're happy to sponsor the live feed of Mountain Lion football on 106.3 FM live on Facebook. Go Lions!
And we are back, folks. This is Brian on 106.3 FM's YouTube and our Facebook page. Want to thank everyone for tuning in tonight. If you would, stick around because Brian has been at the end of the coaches kind of wrangling their teams together. He's been going up to Coach Frazier and doing a little post-game interview, just a little post-game interview. And we want to make sure we have an opportunity for that. So this is where we're going to ask you again to stay right there because I think it's a great added bonus to the game itself. Thank you to Howard Law, Hubbard's Cabins, La Esperanza, Mills Furniture and Appliance, Long's Pick Pack, Sauced, Hart Cycle Sales, Kentucky Farm Bureau, Mountain Tarp, Gambrel Toyota, D&D Tires, Appalachian Wireless, Grace Health, as well as Bell County Tourism and Hart's Cycle Sales, along with this lady right here. This is Debbie Turner Gambrel. She is your Bell County clerk. We'll be back here in just a few minutes. Not even a few minutes. 4 commercials.
Now here's your Bell County clerk, Debbie Turner Gambrel.
Hello, I'm Debbie Turner Gambrel, your Bell County clerk, and I am a proud sponsor and supporter of the Pineville Mountain Lions. I want to wish the Pineville Mountain Lions a healthy and successful 2019 football season. Now, go Mountain Lions!
Paid for by Debbie Turner Gambrel.
We are back, folks, and while we are waiting for Brian to get up with the coach, I want to name I think I've got this right. He went with offensive first. So your offensive player of the game is going to be Scooby Morris. That's Devin Morris. And your defensive player of the game is Ashante Agnew. We'll get them some Big One certificates and a big thank you to them. Scores from around the area, folks. Scores from around the area. Of course, the final here is 49 for Pineville, 8 for Eastridge. The last score we had for the Middlesboro game is, let's see, 28-6. 28-6. And we're going to be updating that right this minute. We've got Beechwood 26, Corbin 3. We also have Lincamp down 13-38. 13-38 from Clay County. We also have in our scores here, Knox Central 21, Harlan County 7. Lincoln County and North Laurel, that is a score we have been unable to get. Williamsburg was blanking Frankfort 48-0. 22 South Laurel, West Jessamine 8, Jackson County 30, and Jenkins 0. All right, we are now going to go to the coach and to Brian and see if we can talk to the two of them starting right about now.
And we're now joined by head man of the Pineville Mountain Lions, starting out 4-0 on the season. Coach Randy Frazier is with us, and Coach, big win tonight.
Yeah, anytime you can improve to 4-0, and your kids play hard. And, and get better. That's what we talked about before. It doesn't matter who you play. It doesn't matter who you play. You get better, and it's a great night for you. And I feel like we got better in several aspects of the game tonight. We threw the ball well. Yeah. So, we feel like we got better, and that's what games are for.
Defensively, I thought you did a great job. You had some open field tackles whenever they did break loose a few times. I thought that Agnew did a great job defensively. He had a good game. He stepped up tonight.
Oh, he did, and he's new, and he's coming along. We the time playoffs come, this kid could be challenging for a starting position, and that's good to have, and he's a good kid and a good young man, I should say. But we were proud of all of them defensively and offensively.
Coach, you were talking to the boys, and like I say, I don't like to share what you say. That's between you and your team, but you did say make your own story.
Yeah,
don't worry about what they did 10 years, 15, 20, 30 years ago. Worry about making your own story.
Yeah, we do. That's what we're talking about. And, we talked about it at the beginning of the year. Our superintendent, Russell Thompson, came in and said, he's got a box, and we've got everybody's letter in it. Why are you here? Why did you come July the 10th? And why are you here? That was before our first game. So we expanded on it today. While we're here, we get to figure it out, and we got to be the creator of our own story. We talked about guys on the fence line, and we love them. They come out, we hear, 74 team was much better than you guys, but you're getting, and I told them, I said, so leave no doubt on the field, make their own story, and get better one game at a time, and let's just see where it falls.
Coach, I thought you'd done a much better job defensively tonight, or not offensively, offensively on the flags, the boneheaded flags and things like that. I think your team regrouped and did a better job of not having those tonight.
You know, we worked on it all week. We talked about it all week. When those kids break open, when Scooby or Colby or Reese or any of them break open into the open field and go, we got to stop the behind the play activity, and we did a good job with that tonight. We were very proud of them, and that's something you got to work on. You know, I love the aggressiveness. You don't want to take that out of them, but at the same time, you got to know when and not to do so.
One final thing, Coach. Once again, for 2 consecutive weeks, first 2 weeks started out slow, getting out of the gate. Last 2 weeks, game's over within the first few seconds of the ball game. How do you feel about the way your team is coming out of the gate and just pushing in and playing hard that first little bit of the first part of the game?
You know, as a staff, we talked about what do we got to do to make sure these kids are ready to play. So we got a routine there, and I think developing the routine, keeping those kids here at school, don't turn them loose. We watch a movie, to be honest with you. We go to the theater down here, and thanks to Jacob Rohn and those guys, Scott Maiden, for opening that up for us. But we have a routine, and during that routine, we prepare for the night's game. And I think it's helped a little bit. I really do. And the kids stay more focused when they're here with us. So we had to do something. You're right. First 2 games, you know, we come out of the gate, and it wasn't pretty. And we've improved both weeks on that.
Coach, I'll let you go celebrate with your team. Thanks for coming with us, and we'll see this guy this coming week on the Coach Randy Frazier Show. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
All right, let's take it back up to the guys.
Yeah. Appreciate it. All right, folks, we are back, and this is Brian O'Brien, and I'm going to tell you this much right now. There's a lot going on in the booth when Brian's down there talking. You got the faithful taking care of their players as they leave, and we certainly appreciate Brian for going down there and getting that interview, and appreciate Tyler for taking care of the camera work and of our sponsors. So we hope that you have enjoyed this broadcast live from Bill Adams Stadium, Samuels Field. Next week, we will be in Middlesboro. So you'll be able to watch the Middlesboro and Pineville game next week. No one else is doing that. We're glad to bring it to you. Have a great night. God bless. But before we go, let me thank our sponsors one more time. Howard Law, Hubbard's Cabins, Main Street, Pineville, La Esperanza, Mills Furniture Appliance, Long's, Sauced, Hart Cycle Sales, Kentucky Farm Bureau, Mountain Tarp, Howard Law. Again, we've got D&D, Appalachian Wireless, Grace Health, Bell County Tourism, Hart Cycle Sales, and the fine folks who are just watching. Have a great night. God bless you. Talk to you soon.